SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training. Learn and improve your knowledge with industry experts. Introduction to SAP Single Sign-On SSO. SAP Single Sign-On SSO is a software solution that enables users to access SAP and non-SAP applications using a single user ID and password. SAP SSO eliminates the need for users to enter multiple login credentials for each application they need to access, which can improve the user experience and security. SAP SSO works by authenticating users to a central identity provider, IDP. Once a user is authenticated, the IDP issues a security token that the user can use to access any application that supports SAP SSO. SAP SSO supports a variety of authentication methods, including SAM, Kerberos, and smart cards. The benefits of using SAP SSO. SAP Single Sign-On SSO brings several advantages to businesses. Enhanced user experience. SAP SSO streamlines access to all SAP applications, sparing users the hassle of juggling multiple passwords. This saves time and boosts productivity. Improved security. By reducing the number of passwords to manage, SAP SSO enhances security. It also supports various authentication methods, including two-factor authentication, bolstering data protection. Reduced IT costs. SAP SSO simplifies user identity and access management, freeing up IT resources for other tasks and reducing support tickets related to password issues. Enhanced compliance. SAP SSO helps organizations meet industry regulations, like GDPR, which mandate robust authentication and access controls. Multi-cloud support. SAP SSO offers single sign-on for both on-premises and cloud-based SAP applications, ideal for businesses transitioning to the cloud or using a mix of environments. Moreover, in specific industries, SAP SSO provides tailored benefits. For retail, it simplifies customer access to online accounts and loyalty programs, while in healthcare, it aids clinicians in accessing patient records efficiently. In summary, SAP SSO is a versatile tool that can elevate user experience, security, cost efficiency, compliance, and adaptability to different business sizes and industries. The features of using SAP SSO. SAP Single Sign-On SSO offers several valuable features. Enhanced user experience. SAP SSO simplifies access to SAP applications by allowing users to log in once with a single set of credentials. This boosts productivity and saves time. Heightened security. Centralized user authentication and management enhance the security of SAP systems, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Cost efficiency. SAP SSO streamlines user management and reduces the need for password resets, leading to cost savings. Versatile environment support. It caters to hybrid and multi-cloud setups, enabling single sign-on across on-premises and cloud-based SAP applications. Compliance assistance. SAP SSO helps meet industry regulations requiring robust authentication and access control. Additional features include authentication variety. SAP SSO supports various authentication methods like passwords, multi-factor authentication, MFA, and biometrics, offering flexibility in security choices. Integration with non-SAP apps. It seamlessly integrates with non-SAP applications, allowing users to access all their apps via a single sign-on. Delegated administration. SAP SSO lets you delegate user account and permission management, reducing the IT workload. Auditing and reporting. It provides robust auditing and reporting capabilities to monitor user activity and identify potential security threats. In summary, SAP SSO is a robust tool that enhances security, user-friendliness, and operational efficiency in your IT environment. The challenges of using SAP SSO and how to overcome them. Implementing SAP Single Sign-On (SSO) can simplify user access and enhance security in SAP applications, but it comes with various challenges. Some common issues include complexity in setup, integration with other identity systems, potential performance impact, and the critical nature of security. To overcome these challenges, careful planning. Before implementing SAP SSO, perform thorough planning by assessing your requirements, understanding your current identity management setup, and selecting the right SAP SSO configuration. Expert assistance. If you lack in-house expertise, consider partnering with qualified SAP experts to assist with implementation and management. Appropriate tools. Utilize the right tools and resources that align with your specific needs and environment. Regular monitoring and testing. Continuously monitor your SAP SSO environment and conduct regular tests to ensure its proper functionality. These steps will help you address the complexities and intricacies of SAP SSO, allowing you to leverage its benefits effectively. Why choose SAP Single Sign-On (SSO)? SAP Single Sign-On (SSO) offers several key advantages. Enhanced user experience. SAP SSO streamlines the login process, allowing users to access all their SAP applications with a single login. This simplifies their experience, saving time and reducing frustration, thereby boosting productivity. Improved security. By minimizing the number of login attempts, SAP SSO strengthens security and safeguards SAP systems against unauthorized access and password-related attacks. Cost savings. Simplified user identity and access management through SAP SSO can reduce IT costs. This efficiency frees up IT resources for other tasks and minimizes software and support expenses. Regulatory compliance. SAP SSO helps you adhere to industry regulations that mandate strong authentication and access control. It can facilitate multi-factor authentication and role-based access control. Flexibility for various environments. SAP SSO is adaptable for on-premises, cloud, and hybrid environments, making IT infrastructure management more straightforward and improving the user experience for your employees. In summary, SAP Single Sign-On is a scalable and versatile solution suitable for businesses of all sizes. If you're seeking to enhance user experience, bolster security, and ensure compliance in your SAP applications, SAP SSO is an excellent choice. Advantages of choosing for SAP Single Sign-On (SSO). SAP Single Sign-On (SSO) brings several key advantages. Enhanced user experience. SSO streamlines access to all SAP applications through a single login, saving users time and effort. It eliminates the need to remember multiple passwords, enhancing security and reducing password fatigue. Improved security. Centralized user authentication and authorization bolster security. Managing user identities and permissions becomes easier, while security policies are more efficiently implemented. SSO reduces the risk of phishing attacks by requiring users to enter credentials only once. Cost savings. SSO simplifies user management, decreasing the need for password resets. This boosts IT efficiency, reducing overall IT costs. Compliance. SAP SSO aids in adhering to industry regulations demanding robust authentication and authorization controls. Specific SAP SSO benefits. Wide SAP application support. It covers various SAP applications, whether on-premises or in the cloud, making it ideal for organizations with complex SAP environments. Integration with non-SAP applications. SAP SSO seamlessly integrates with non-SAP apps like Microsoft Office 365 and Salesforce, enabling one login access for users across SAP and non-SAP platforms. Flexible authentication methods. SAP SSO accommodates various authentication methods, including passwords, two-factor authentication, and biometrics, allowing organizations to tailor security measures to their needs. Scalability and performance. SAP SSO is highly scalable and performs well, efficiently handling authentication requests for a large number of users and applications. In summary, SAP SSO is a robust solution with widespread benefits, suitable for organizations of all sizes. How to get started with SAP SSO? To begin with SAP Single Sign-On SSO, follow these steps. Plan your deployment. Start by identifying your user base, the target applications for SSO, and the preferred authentication methods. Install and configure SAP SSO. Install SAP SSO on-premises or in the cloud. Then, configure the SAP SSO server, connecting it to SAP applications and other identity management systems. Configure SAP applications for SSO. Enable SSO on each SAP application you wish to provide SSO for and ensure they trust the SAP SSO server. Integrate with other identity systems. If using other identity management systems, like Active Directory or Azure AD, configure them to work seamlessly with SAP SSO. Test and deploy. Thoroughly test your SSO setup to ensure it works correctly. Once validated, deploy SAP SSO in your production environment. Additional tips. Start with a pilot group for deployment to address any issues before scaling to the entire organization. Utilize SAP's extensive documentation and resources for assistance. Contact SAP or a certified partner if you require additional support. How to use SAP SSO to manage your user identities. To employ SAP Single Sign-On SSO for user identity management, follow these steps. Set up SAP SSO. Begin by installing and configuring SAP SSO components, such as the identity provider and user management engine. User creation. Create and manage user accounts within SAP SSO. You can either manually add users or import them from an existing user directory. Role and permission assignment. Assign roles and permissions to users. Roles define the applications and resources accessible, while permissions specify actions allowed on these resources. User lifecycle management. Handle user provisioning, deprovisioning, and password management within SAP SSO. Integration. Integrate SAP SSO with your existing identity management systems, such as Active Directory, to manage identities more efficiently. With SAP SSO set up for user identity management, you can achieve the following benefits. Single sign-on. Offer users the convenience of logging in once to access authorized SAP applications. Enhanced user experience. Eliminate the need for users to remember multiple passwords or login credentials. Cost savings. Reduce IT costs by eliminating the maintenance of separate user accounts for SAP applications. Improved security. Mitigate the risk of unauthorized access to SAP applications. How to use SAP SSO to provide single sign-on to your SAP applications. To set up SAP Single Sign-On SSO for your SAP applications, follow these steps. Configure SAP SSO. Create and manage user accounts, assign roles and permissions, and set up authentication and authorization settings. Integrate SAP SSO. Configure your SAP applications to use SAP SSO for authentication and authorization. Test and deploy. After configuring and integrating SAP SSO, test it thoroughly and then deploy it to your production environment. Additional steps may be necessary based on your specific needs. If using SAP SSO for non-SAP applications, integrate it with those applications. In a hybrid or multi-cloud environment, configure SAP SSO to trust identity providers for different environments. For remote workforce support, configure SAP SSO for remote authentication and authorization. To comply with industry regulations, configure SAP SSO to meet specific regulatory requirements. Tips for a successful SAP SSO implementation. Maintain a consistent naming convention for users and roles. Ensure strong passwords for users and roles to enhance security. Regularly review and update your SAP SSO configuration to meet evolving needs. Implement a user access management process, including user and role management procedures. Provide training to users on using SAP SSO, covering login, password changes, and password resets. Following these steps and tips will result in a secure and user-friendly SAP SSO configuration. How to use SAP SSO to integrate with non-SAP applications. To integrate SAP Single Sign-On SSO with non-SAP applications, you have several methods at your disposal. SAP Web Dispatcher. This reverse proxy allows you to connect SAP SSO with non-SAP applications. Configure it to authenticate users with SAP SSO and then forward them to the non-SAP app. SAML 2.0. SAP SSO supports the SAML 2.0 protocol, a standard for federated identity management. You can use it to integrate SAP SSO with non-SAP apps supporting SAML 2.0. OpenID Connect. SAP SSO also supports OpenID Connect, an open authentication protocol building on OAuth 2.0. It's handy for integrating with non-SAP applications that support OpenID Connect. The integration process typically involves these steps. Configure SAP SSO. Create a trusted relationship between SAP SSO and the non-SAP application. Configure non-SAP app. Set up the non-SAP application to trust SAP SSO as an identity provider and accept SAML assertions or OpenID Connect tokens. Testing. Ensure users can successfully authenticate to the non-SAP app using SAP SSO. Some tips for a successful integration. Utilize standard protocols like SAML 2.0 or OpenID Connect for simplicity and future-proofing. Consider third-party solutions to aid in the integration. Thoroughly test the integration in a non-production environment to ensure everything works as expected. By following these guidelines, you can seamlessly integrate SAP SSO with non-SAP applications, providing your users with a unified single sign-on experience for all their apps. How to use SAP SSO to secure your access to SAP applications. SAP Single Sign-On SSO streamlines user authentication across various SAP applications, enhancing both security and user convenience while reducing IT overhead. To implement SAP SSO effectively, follow these steps. Configure SAP SSO. Set up SAP SSO on your servers and adapt your SAP applications for SSO functionality. User account management. Create user accounts within SAP SSO for all intended users. Role and permission assignment. Utilize SAP SSO to allocate users to specific roles and permissions, governing their access within SAP applications. Enable SAP SSO. Activate SAP SSO for your SAP applications once configuration and user accounts are in place. By accomplishing these tasks, your users can access SAP applications seamlessly without recurring credential inputs. Best practices for SAP SSO security. Implement robust passwords for SAP SSO user accounts. Employ two-factor authentication for enhanced security. Regularly monitor SAP SSO logs to detect any unusual activity. Periodically review and update user accounts, roles, and permissions. Benefits of SAP SSO. Enhanced security. SAP SSO reduces the need for repetitive credential entry, mitigating the risk of password compromise and unauthorized access. Improved convenience. Users can effortlessly access SAP applications without repeated logins, improving their experience and productivity. Cost reduction. SAP SSO streamlines user management, diminishing support requests related to access issues, ultimately lowering IT costs. In conclusion, SAP SSO is a valuable tool that bolsters security, user convenience, and cost efficiency for organizations utilizing SAP applications. How to use SAP SSO to improve the user experience? SAP Single Sign-On SSO greatly enhances the user experience in several key ways. Reduced login hassles. SAP SSO allows users to access all SAP applications with a single login, eliminating the need to remember multiple passwords and log in repeatedly for different tasks. Enhanced security. It employs robust security measures like credential encryption, multi-factor authentication, and role-based access control to safeguard user data and restrict access to authorized resources. Increased productivity. With SAP SSO, users save time by minimizing the login-logout process, ultimately boosting efficiency and user satisfaction. Seamless user experience. Users can seamlessly navigate between SAP applications without repeated logins, which is especially useful for tasks requiring multiple applications. Examples of SAP SSO benefits. A sales rep can access all customer-related data in SAP CRM without multiple logins. A manufacturing engineer can plan and manage production efficiently in SAP ERP. A human resources manager can handle employee data, payroll, and benefits effortlessly in SAP HR. Other ways to leverage SAP SSO for an improved user experience. Self-service features empower users to reset their own passwords or request access to new applications, reducing IT support workload. Integration with non-SAP apps. Extend single sign-on to non-SAP applications, creating a unified user experience. Adaptive authentication. Implement adaptive authentication to adjust security measures based on factors like location, device, and risk level, enhancing both security and user convenience. By implementing these strategies, you can optimize SAP SSO to provide a more user-friendly and efficient experience, enabling your users to perform their tasks with ease. How to use SAP SSO to reduce your IT costs? SAP Single Sign-On SSO offers several cost-saving benefits, such as reduced IT support costs. SAP SSO streamlines user authentication, reducing the need for IT support to handle password-related issues. Users only need one password for multiple SAP applications, leading to fewer support tickets. Improved security. SAP SSO lowers the proliferation of passwords, making it harder for unauthorized access, enhancing the security of SAP applications. Reduced compliance costs. Meeting industry regulations becomes easier with SAP SSO, potentially saving you from fines and compliance expenses, especially when two-factor authentication is required. Increased employee productivity. Employees save time and effort by not having to log into various SAP applications separately or reset forgotten passwords constantly. Specific ways to cut IT costs with SAP SSO. Automate password resets. SAP SSO can automatically reset forgotten or compromised passwords, saving IT resources. Reduce user accounts. Consolidate multiple user accounts into a single one with SAP SSO, decreasing IT management and support needs. Automate user provisioning. Streamline user account creation and permissions assignment with SAP SSO, reducing human error and IT workload. Integrate with existing IT systems. Integrate SAP SSO with your current identity management and access control systems to enhance efficiency and lower operational costs. In summary, SAP SSO is a valuable tool for cost reduction. It simplifies user authentication, strengthens security, and eases compliance, ultimately leading to savings and increased IT department efficiency. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Best Practices. Certainly, here are some best practices for implementing SAP Single Sign-On SSO. Strong authentication. Ensure robust user authentication using methods like passwords, multi-factor authentication, MFA, or biometrics. Role-based access control. RBAC. Implement RBAC to restrict user access to necessary resources. Centralized identity management. Simplify user identity and access management with a centralized system. Integration with existing systems. Seamlessly integrate SAP SSO with your current identity management solutions for a user-friendly experience. Infrastructure security. Secure your SAP SSO infrastructure with strong encryption and best security practices. User education. Educate your users on how to securely use SAP SSO. Additional best practices. Comprehensive SSO solution. Use an SSO solution that covers all your SAP applications to reduce user login credentials. Integration with enterprise apps. Opt for an SSO solution that integrates with other enterprise applications for a unified sign-on experience. Adaptive authentication. Tailor authentication requirements based on user risk profiles with an SSO solution supporting adaptive authentication. Security features. Choose an SSO solution that offers comprehensive security, including MFA support, strong encryption, and security auditing. Easy management. Select an SSO solution that is easy to manage, reducing administrative overhead. By adhering to these best practices, you can establish a secure and efficient SAP SSO solution, enhancing the user experience and lowering IT costs. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Support Resources. Here are some resources to support SAP Single Sign-On SSO. SAP Help Portal. This is a comprehensive source for documentation on SAP products, including SAP SSO. It offers detailed information on installation, configuration, and usage, along with troubleshooting tips and best practices. SAP Knowledge Base, a searchable database of SAP support notes, which are articles containing solutions to known issues. Useful for resolving specific problems related to SAP SSO. SAP Community, an online forum where SAP users and experts collaborate to solve issues. A great place to seek help and share knowledge about SAP SSO. SAP Support. If you can't resolve your SAP SSO problem using the above resources, you can contact SAP Support for paid assistance. Additionally, there are third-party resources available. Books and articles. You can find various books and articles dedicated to SAP SSO for in-depth learning and understanding. Online courses. Online courses offer structured learning experiences to help you acquire the skills and knowledge needed for implementing and managing SAP SSO. Consultants. SAP SSO consultants can provide expert guidance and assistance in implementing and managing SAP SSO within your organization. These resources can help you effectively navigate SAP Single Sign-On. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Career Opportunities in India. SAP Single Sign-On SSO is in high demand in India, with more organizations adopting it for enhanced security and user convenience. Various career opportunities await SAP SSO professionals in the country, including SAP SSO Consultant. These experts help organizations implement, configure, and manage SAP SSO solutions. They collaborate with clients to design custom SSO systems and provide user training and support. SAP SSO Engineer. SAP SSO engineers handle the technical aspects, from designing and installing SSO infrastructure to troubleshooting and resolving SSO-related issues. SAP SSO Security Architect. Security architects focus on implementing security best practices for SAP SSO solutions, ensuring they meet regulatory standards in collaboration with other IT security professionals. SAP SSO Team-Led. Team leads manage and guide groups of SAP SSO professionals, assigning tasks and setting goals for the team. Apart from these roles, SAP SSO professionals can explore careers as IT support specialists, system administrators, or network engineers. Opportunities also exist within SAP partner firms and consulting companies. Salaries for SAP SSO professionals in India vary based on experience, skills, and location, with major cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, and Hyderabad offering competitive packages. To prepare for a career in SAP SSO, follow these steps. Gain a strong understanding of SAP SSO concepts and technologies by reading SAP documentation, attending training courses, or working on SAP SSO projects. Develop skills in related areas like IT security, system administration, and networking. Network with fellow SAP SSO professionals and participate in industry events. By following these steps, you can increase your chances of building a successful career in SAP SSO in India. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Salary Expectations in India. The salary for an SAP Single Sign-On SSO expert in India can vary based on factors like experience, skills, and location. On average, an SAP SSO expert in India earns around 7 lakhs rupee per year, according to Indeed. To boost your SAP SSO expert salary in India, gain experience, accumulate more experience in SAP SSO, which often leads to higher pay. Enhance your skills, continuously improve your expertise in SAP SSO products and technologies. Consider location. Salaries can differ based on where you work, with major cities like Bangalore and Hyderabad typically offering higher salaries. Keep learning, stay updated on the latest SAP SSO advancements through courses and conferences. Diversify your experience, work on SAP SSO projects in various industries and organizations. Network. Connect with fellow SAP SSO professionals through industry events and social media. Negotiate smartly. When discussing your salary, highlight your experience, skills, and achievements to secure the best compensation package. Why choose for SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training? SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training offers numerous advantages. Convenience. Online training offers flexibility, enabling you to learn at your own pace from anywhere in the world. Affordability. It's often more budget-friendly compared to traditional classroom training. Expertise. Courses are typically taught by certified SAP trainers with extensive experience. Comprehensiveness. Online courses cover all aspects of SAP SSO, from fundamentals to advanced configurations. Support. Most online training providers offer ongoing support for students. Using SAP SSO also brings specific benefits. Improved security. SAP SSO enhances security by reducing the need for users to manage multiple passwords, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Increased productivity. Users spend less time logging in, freeing them to focus on more critical tasks. Reduced IT costs. Managing multiple accounts and passwords is eliminated, saving on IT resources. If you're interested in delving into SAP SSO, online training provides a flexible and cost-effective option. Numerous providers are available, ensuring you can find a course that suits your needs and budget. Advantages of choosing for SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training offers several benefits. Convenience, you can learn at your own pace, fitting your schedule. Affordability, online training is often more budget-friendly than in-person options. Flexibility, access training materials from anywhere with an internet connection. Quality, online training is equally effective, if not more so, than in-person training. Furthermore, SAP SSO Online Training provides specific advantages. Expert instructors learn from certified SAP SSO instructors with extensive experience. Hands-on experience, practice what you learn through exercises and labs. Certification preparation, many online providers offer SAP SSO certification courses. Career advancement, acquiring SAP SSO skills can boost your career as it's in high demand. Considering SAP SSO, online training offers a convenient, cost-effective, and impactful way to master this vital skill. Topics covered in SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training. SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training typically covers various key areas. Introduction to SAP SSO, an overview of what SAP SSO is and its significance. Benefits of SAP SSO, exploring the advantages of implementing SAP SSO in your organization. Challenges and solutions, addressing common challenges in SAP SSO and how to overcome them. Choosing the right training, guidance on selecting the appropriate SAP SSO training to meet your specific needs. Getting started, basics on initiating SAP SSO within your infrastructure. User identity management, how to utilize SAP SSO for efficient user identity management. Single sign-on for SAP applications, implementing SAP SSO for seamless access to SAP applications. Integration with non-SAP applications, extending SAP SSO to integrate with applications beyond the SAP ecosystem. Enhancing security, using SAP SSO to bolster access security for SAP applications. Improving user experience, leveraging SAP SSO to enhance the user experience. Cost reduction, exploring how SAP SSO can lead to cost savings in IT operations. In advanced SAP SSO courses, you may also encounter topics such as Zero Trust Security, utilizing SAP SSO to support a Zero Trust security strategy. Hybrid and multi-cloud identity management, managing identities in complex hybrid and multi-cloud environments. Passwordless authentication, implementing passwordless authentication methods through SAP SSO. Remote workforce support, using SAP SSO to facilitate secure access for remote workers. Regulatory compliance, ensuring compliance with industry regulations through SAP SSO. Future-proofing identity management, preparing for evolving identity management needs. The specific content covered can vary by training provider and the audience's needs, but the goal is to equip participants with the knowledge and skills necessary to successfully deploy and manage SAP SSO in their organizations. Why choose Proexcellency for SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training? Why choose Proexcellency for SAP Single Sign-On SSO Online Training? Expert instructors. Our certified instructors bring years of experience in SAP Single Sign-On SSO, ensuring you receive top-notch guidance from software experts. Comprehensive training. We cover all crucial aspects of SAP Single Sign-On SSO, including user identity management, single sign-on for SAP apps, and integration with non-SAP apps. Our training materials are always up to date to keep you informed about the latest SAP SSO releases. Flexible learning. Access our online training at your convenience, from anywhere in the world, and study at your own pace. Our training materials are available 24/7. Additional benefits. Community support. Join our exclusive SAP Single Sign-On SSO learner community to connect with fellow learners, seek help, and exchange ideas. Instructor support. Our instructors are readily available to answer your queries and support your learning journey. Certification preparation. Prepare effectively for the SAP Single Sign-On SSO certification exam, a crucial step in advancing your career. For a serious and effective SAP Single Sign-On SSO learning experience, choose Proexcellency Solutions. Contact us today to explore our online training programs. Contact us 0803150868 vertical bar plus 918722079509. Proexcellency.com. info@proexcellency.com vertical bar @proexcellency.com. Bangalore, Karnataka. Thank you.